What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very special video that I've been waiting a really long time to bring you guys. We're going to be looking at my 3D printed Mickey, Disney, I never know which one to say, my 3D printed Mickey ears. So I thought the best place to start was just the beginning of when I first started printing these ears and just kind of show y'all the process that goes into designing and printing and then finishing the ears. So what you see here is all the ears I'm going to be showing you today. Here in the middle are the first ears I ever printed, and then left to right we have Star Wars, Disney parks, some random ears I will explain, and then Disney characters. Okay, it's me again. Here we just have a basic headband. We've probably gone through like 2 or 3 headbands at this point, just trying to figure out which one we like best. But this is just a cheap headband off of Amazon. You know, if you want to, you can spruce it up a little bit. You know, Ashley's put some like fabric around it and added some like foam and, you know, stuff like that. But any headband works. So what you do is you print this little piece. Get it to focus for y'all. And as you can see, it has the little 3 magnet holes. On the top it's kind of this weird shape, and then on the bottom it's this little circular shape, and it just sits on the ear like that. You glue the magnets in, and then what you get is something kind of like this. So you can see the magnets. And this one, I had to check, I was like, does this one only have one? But these are like super strong, watch. But the magnet just sits, so you glue this little piece on top, and then the ear just sits right on. Really simple, but really cool process in my opinion. So that's just a quick detail of the headband itself. Our first stack here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Some of these I designed after I basically taught myself how to do it. And then some of these I downloaded off of free sites like Thingiverse. I went brain dead for a second. You know, but just, this is a Beauty and the Beast ear with the rose. So eventually, I will take some paint, or Ashley will take some paint, she's better at painting than I am, and paint that up. This one I thought was a really good idea, but you know, as you can see, it's kind of hard to read. It says a tale as old as time. So this one I like really was excited about, and I kind of just junked it. This one I started, it's the Beast with like a bell silhouette in it. I started sanding it. Now I don't even sand all of these. You know, I kind of got away from that because generally if you use the color that you need, you don't really have to paint it. And honestly, as you get better at 3D printing, your layer lines become less and they become thinner, and you know. So this is, do I have this the right way? This is Steamboat Mickey. This is one that I downloaded for free off of Thingiverse. And then you'll see a repeat of this one, but this is the Walt and Mickey partner statue in Disneyland, Magic Kingdom, and just every Disney Magic Kingdom park. And then these last 2 are Maleficent. I think I have a picture of these actually completed, so if I do, I'll insert it now. And if you don't see any, that's because I couldn't find it, so sorry. But if you did, even better. So next up we have Star Wars, and I like these because they kind of show, you know, your mistakes in the beginning and then how you learn from them. This is the first one we ever painted. If you can't tell, it is Baby Yoda. And this was actually really expensive paint that we bought. And I guess it looks fine on camera, but in person it was just really hard to deal with. So we ended up just going to Walmart and buying like that little 75-cent paint, and I think it works pretty well. This is the first Mandalorian that I did. And like I said, you kind of learn from your mistakes. I didn't like that I did it in black, so I decided to go back and do it in white and then paint the actual Mandalorian helmet and ignore my little mess up there. But like I said, you learn and you get better. And then here's the white Baby Yoda that is identical to this Baby Yoda that I have not painted yet. I'm not sure if I mentioned in that last little Star Wars section, but everything from this point on I created myself. Some of the designs are easy as others. Some of them are just as easy as going into Google and picking a picture and then going to some online websites and letting them convert and then just throwing it into a program and boom. Some of the other ones are, you know, difficult. You have to edit the image. Some of them are multiple layers, as you'll see later. Some of them are a little more difficult and you kind of have to, you know, just like I said, you improve as time goes. But these two right here were for a friend that got married a couple weeks ago. And I guess if you're asking, she got married a couple weeks ago, why do you have these? Because I printed them twice. This one right here says bride with the little Mickey head. And then this one is a ring. And I thought I had a really cool idea, and this might be really hard to show up on camera, but I put, oh, there we go. It's gonna show up backwards on camera, I think, but I put her actual wedding date kind of engraved on the back is what I call it. But I thought that was a really cool idea and was really just unique for this particular ear. So I was really happy with how those came out, and I'm really close to the camera. Next up we have Disney characters. This is my Tinkerbell set. This is my Tinkerbell set. My daughter Olivia loves Tinkerbell, so she was kind of begging me to print her some Tinkerbell ears that she could paint. So I'll run through those real quick. I originally printed this one, and this one, when you put it on the ear, you know, when it's at that angle, so it sits like that. I also have a Peter Pan one somewhere, now that I think about it, but it wasn't with the other ones. And then this, well, after I printed this, she's like, well, I wanted Tinkerbell's full body, so I made this one. And as you can see, she painted both sides. And then she came to me with another request to print Tinkerbell's sister. Apparently Tinkerbell has a sister. I hope I'm not butchering this, but I think her name is Periwinkle, I think. Which way does this go? Does it go this way or this way? I guess it don't really matter. It looks good either way, but she's like sky blue, so that's why the color of the ear is blue. So those are cute, you know. Next up, these are kind of some of the ones that I was talking about with the layers, with the multiple layers that you kind of just learn as you go and you get better. And then be easy on me because I painted these and I am not a painter. That is my wife, but I wanted to try my hand at it. So this is my Captain America ear that I designed and painted. Trying to see if you can tell. Don't focus on me, focus on it. But this A sticks out a little bit, you know, so that was an easy layer to add. I think if I remember correctly, originally I hadn't painted the other side, but I was like, well, I may as well go back. But So you have his little helmet, you have the little A, and then you have the little chin piece that's brown. And then probably the year I'm most, you know, proud of, because it was the hardest one I've done so far, is his shield. If you're part of my Instagram, I've shared this one before, but this one is multiple layers. So this is a layer, I mean every layer, the blue's a layer, and then the star's a layer. I used metallic paint on this one. I thought that would be cool, and it came out pretty cool. So let me know if you like this one, because I guess let me know if my paint job is even halfway decent, I guess. But if you don't like it, don't let me know, because I like this one. And lastly, for the Disney characters, I have these two Simbas that I did that I spray painted gold. If I do one, if I get it to focus. It's like a job getting these to focus. Oh, good. There we go. So some of these, like especially this next section I'm gonna do, I print singles, and you know, the people that buy these, you know, I'll kind of let them decide. But this one in particular is an Animal Kingdom ear. When I made it, I envisioned it to go like this, but I guess you could do it like that too. But so those sit on there. They're supposed to have some little shine to them. See if I can get it to kind of. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, look how pretty that is. But yeah, really proud of those two. Now, I also have Aladdin and Jasmine that are in the same gold, and I can't find those either, like the Peter Pan ones I talked about earlier. And we have finally arrived at the Disney parks. So these first ones, I know for a fact that I have pictures of painted, because we sold these once before. But they're like the little apples that you can buy in the Disney parks. This is the mini one, because it has the bow. And then this is the Mickey one. And I will insert a picture of these two painted right now. This is a duplicate that I went back and made. Showed this at the beginning of the video, but I wanted to have a magnet one with it to actually go with this one. And I was thinking that it would look really cool if, you know, the partner statue and the castle were like silver glitter, I guess. So I still need to paint these, but this is kind of, you know, like what I was talking about before that I guess I'll show you. I made this one that is the balloons that you can get on Main Street and in the other park. So I made this one with the thought that you could pair it with this one, or you could pair it with this one, or you can just pair it with any one you want, because it's your ears and do what you want. This is actually one that Livy painted that I tried to do the like multiple layers on, and I just was not a fan of how it came out. You can kind of see. I mean, I guess it looks okay. I just thought I could do better, so that's how I landed on this one, which is a tad bit different. It's got the little flags at the top, which I thought were cool. So next up is some Disney, well, a Disney snack. This is supposed to be a pretzel, I believe. This one actually isn't done, or is this a waffle? I think it's a pretzel. I think I've done a waffle. I think this one's a pretzel. And it's supposed to have like little white dots for like the little salt around it. So I have to see if I can find a picture of the waffle and like everything else. If I find it, I'll insert it now. And this is a tiki. This is the Polynesian tiki, and I actually definitely have done another one kind of like this, so I'll definitely insert that one now. But this is one that I thought was really cool, and you know, one thing I should say is that sometimes you have to go in and connect pieces. So if you can tell, the little hands don't connect to the arms. So you have to go in and add like little supports. You can see it right here too. And then I connected this right here too, and then the eyes. So you do have to go in and have to kind of be mindful, and I've definitely printed some, like I printed a Darth Vader's TIE fighter before, and I didn't add the little support, so when I took it off the print bed, it basically disconnected the inner part of the TIE fighter from the wings, which sucked, but live and you learn, like I keep saying. And then lastly, we have a little Epcot flavor. This is supposed to be the Epcot ball. Is that easy to tell? Y'all tell me. And then this is World Showcase, both painted in the same silver. And then this one, which I have another one of these too, that I kind of thought you know, combine them and wear them like the Simba ears, is of course Figment. And I was thinking about going in and like painting his eyes the color, I think they're yellow, I believe. So I was thinking about going in and painting them yellow, but I thought that was cool. So that's all the ears I have to show you guys, you know, at least like physical copies. At the end of the video, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at my computer or just do my phone, and I probably have some files that I created that I haven't printed yet, so I'll show y'all some of those. And then I definitely have some that we have printed and just, you know, sold or given to people that I have pictures of. So I'll put those in too, so make sure you keep watching. This isn't the end of the video just yet, sorry. But I always mean to say this at the beginning and I never remember. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss future videos just like this one. I've been doing a lot of 3D printing videos lately, and actually I have one that I'm really excited about that I probably shouldn't show y'all, but I really want to. This is my 3D printed Mark 48, 50, 98. It's the one from Endgame that is completely sanded and primed and ready to paint. And I got to paint this morning, so it's time to paint. So hopefully that video will be coming relatively soon. But again, if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And then now I'm gonna put some fancy music in and show you some of the ears that I don't have here to actually show you. So hope you guys enjoyed the video and hope you guys enjoy these pictures. And hope to see you guys back to the next one. Bye. Hey guys, I just wanted to say one more time before the end of the video, thanks for watching. If you had one ear in particular that you liked the most, go ahead and let me know down in the comments.